Yo, it's been like almost 6 days since I last posted, and I'm seriously lacking every single second. You know what I mean? Like, bed not made, homework still not finished, but that's kind of where I'm trying to get into. That's kind of what I'm trying to get into to this video. So struggles in Japan, struggles moving to Japan. I want to start off saying that like it took a lot of effort for me to move here. I had to find ways to pay for my education, find ways to pay for my housing, find ways to save up enough money, find ways to get my visa and all that type of stuff. In my older videos, I talked about this. There's a lot that you have to do in order to just get here and then stay here long term. Um, but then the one thing that you can't really anticipate is like the difficulties that you'll have being here because I had to become a certain person in order to make this goal of mine a reality. I had to be very studious. I had to be super frugal with my money. I had to be super locked in. I had to be super locked in. And I've gotten here. I finished the race. At least it kind of feels like I finished the race. Like this was like a big goal of mine. But then at certain points you kind of just got to reflect and realize that like the race is not done. I still got a lot of work to do. And like that's probably one of the things that I struggle with being over here. Like I still get A's in my classes. I still have A's in my classes. I'm still on top of my stuff. I'm not broke or anything. But um I just have to be more well managed. Like I'm just not managing myself correctly. Like socially, I am doing a lot. Like I'm doing a lot, but like even still, I feel like I'm not doing enough career wise, academically wise, and like truly speaking, like there's just a lot of me that I want to succeed in certain avenues beyond just my social. Like I touched down here, and like I could easily find myself in a flow state of just always talking to more and more people type shit. But like truly speaking, I kind of sometimes not miss who I was. There's certain characteristics that I really want to just like never forget, like an insane work ethic, and like showing up at the library, showing up at the what's it called at the cafes, and then dedicating like at least like 2 hours a day for just like even like 2 hours after I'm done completing my homework to just independent study, and just like reading more. And like there were so many qualities that I really enjoyed about myself back home, and then like to me like and to many others that I've spoken to out here, it's like you kind of want to reinvent yourself. You kind of like are a new person, and you get to be a new person over here, and that's like kind of like it's a blessing and a curse because you found comfort in a lot of the stuff that allowed you to come here in the first place. You saw yourself succeed in a previous environment, but in this new environment I get to see myself like make new Japanese friends, have new schedules, and like the freedoms of all of that, and like the lacking of with a schedule, routine, and all that type of shit. It's it's a blessing, but it's also a curse. Like truly speaking, like but you gotta have some faith. You gotta take it step by step. I'm taking it step by step, and then I handle the stresses by having faith and like taking it step by step. I know what I want to do. I know what I need to do, and so I'm really just hoping that I could do it. I'm hoping that I could do it step by step. I have a conference that I gotta attend soon. It's for like international relations for a lot of like U.S. and Japanese companies, and I gotta show face and a lot of people that work in education. So I want to show up for that in the best way that I can. I want to show up for myself as a student the best way I can, and I want to show up for myself as like someone that cares about the work and career. You know, these are all elements of my future that I want to be very passionate about, and like I know back home I was super on it, but over here, like ever since I touched down, like I met so many lovely people, and I love hanging out with them, and I have more social access than like I did before, and like trust and believe, like I'm enjoying every moment of it, but like sometimes it does feel hedonic. Like it does feel hedonic in nature. Like I get drunk, and I do drunk people stuff when I'm out on the weekends, and it's cool. It's cool and whatever. But like I know like I could get more money. I could get um more like how should I say accolades academically. I could involve myself in so much more in the academic and workspace. So um that's something I've been reflecting on recently, and then like especially since yesterday, um there is just like a it was just like a lot of reflection indicating that like maybe like socialness is cool, but like just remember guys that like sometimes you need to focus on yourself. You need to lock in on yourself and like just take your own ambitions very seriously. Like I don't give myself the space and time to think about and develop my own ambitions the same way that I strain myself every single day. I'm not straining myself, but like I show up and do the work for school. Like back home, like school was just a subsidiary element of my lifestyle because I knew like I wanted to just like it was just not it was not the main thing I got going on. I knew I was coming to Japan. I knew I was working and I knew I was doing all that. School was just like I just showed up here and I'm just like I attend my classes, be really engaged in it, and then like I do the same here, but like it's like the main dish on my plate right now. And I just wanted to be the mac. I wanted to be the fucking I want it to be the green beans on my plate. I want my career, I want my future success to be the main thing that I'm eating on. I want it to be the meat and gravy of my shit. But right now, like low key, like my socialness, um, being outside, making these connections and new friends, like, and when I say friends, like these are also like connections that I want to rely upon, like socially, work wise, and it's just like, um, sometimes I really gotta reel it in a little bit, but yeah, like I'm seeing myself bloom socially. I'm seeing myself be able to be asked and ask upon a lot of other people, and like it's really welcoming. But also, like I just got here, and like I really don't want to lose a lot of the academic and career momentum that I had in the sole pursuit of just like always trying to be a new reinvented version of myself in the spaces socially that I'm in. You know, like a lot of the times like in my business class like a lot of the times like we just got to figure out what type of contributions that we want to make. I want to make more contributions to the work that I really enjoy, that I know I enjoy, because work is inevitable, making money is inevitable, and I want to put more of my eggs in those baskets. Like I haven't been investing enough in my scholarships, I haven't been investing enough in my academic accolades and pursuits, I haven't been investing enough in just like the person that I want to be down the line, you know what I mean? And so right now I'm experiencing a lot of hedonic pleasures, and they are pleasures, and most believe like best believe that like I'm enjoying myself. I truly am, but this is just all in the pursuit of understanding balance. Like I'm a very social guy for the most part. I'm a very academically um resolved guy as well, and career resolved as well, and I like that. I like that about myself. And I don't want one or the other to outweigh the others. You know what I mean? Especially in my current situation where social is definitely outweighing my academic and career focused ambition. So, um, and that's just something that you're gonna have to deal with when you get here. Like in Japan and any other new country, you're gonna be in a new environment that's very stimulating socially, very stimulating like hobby wise. Like I know a lot of people come here, they want to go to all these cons. They always want to go to these events and whatever, and then like they get you to spend their time, their money, and the other resources in engaging with these things. But like you gotta recognize that like you still have a dedication and a commitment to yourself in order to make your own personal dreams come true. And if you engage in hedonic things like things that are just for the moment type shit, you're gonna recognize that like you this is not sustainable. And that's what I think I've had that recently. And so I'm hoping to really lock in on my school. I'm really hoping to really focus up on like who I want to be in this new environment of Japan, because living here long term I have to become someone I could go rely upon regularly to know that like future me is gonna be cool. Future me is gonna be cool. Future me is gonna be okay, and like the work that needs to get done is gonna get done. So I need to figure out the routines, the regular patterns, because right now I have the regular patterns and the routines to succeed socially, and and it's cool, but like 100% I need to lock in on just like my academics in school. Like I have A's right now, but I definitely want to be doing more stuff for my career, and then like applying myself more and more academically, especially maybe engage with my teachers on a more career developmental level, and having them as like resources in that kind of nature. And then also rely on like internships and other stuff like that in order to see myself succeed in those domains, because I knew those were important to me back home, but I just definitely don't want to lose that coming here and trying to make myself a new and more evolved person in this new environment of Japan. So, um, 10 minutes have passed, and I think that's kind of all I want to say. truly speaking, like when you move here, if you're looking to move to Japan and like you're thinking that like this is gonna be like um a hedonic place where you get to escape and like experience utopia again, you got to, some people, I know a lot of people that experience utopia. Like I don't have to pay too much for rent, I don't have to pay too much for work, so it gives me the freedoms. But you got to recognize that like even with more freedoms, you have to make more conscious decisions, because if you can be as free as a horse, free as a bee, but unless your wings, unless your like hooves take you in the right direction, you're going backwards. You know what I mean? So that's something that you gotta recognize. You're gonna have the freedoms here in Japan, unlike the United States, but even still, you gotta recognize that like you owe it to yourself, and you have to be responsible for ensuring that you get what you want out of this space. This is still an environment that you want to succeed in, so succeed. Like just put your foot down, be resolved, and then like carry yourself that way. You know what I mean? And all the work that you do in all your social circles. And then if you're here for school, do that at school. If you're here for work, do that at work. So yeah, see yourself show up in the way that you want to show up in a new environment. It could be challenging, but you know, you'll do it. You'll do it. You know what I mean? Your time is your best friend, and you'll see yourself succeed type shit. So if you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching. Thanks for everyone that's been joining the Discord. We're really getting it popping now. Like that Discord is going crazy, and I've been getting so much love in the last like 2 weeks with my videos. So thank you for all the comments. Thank you for everyone that joined the Discord and like is actively in there. I wish I was more active in there and like I said more, but I really do. I really do. Like everyone that's been talking in there, having conversations without my presence and whatever, I really do appreciate that. I try to say hello to everyone. I love engaging with the conversations. We're working on getting like resources for Japanese language learning, scholarships, and other resources that other people can rely upon in the community. So if you are interested in that, talking to us, link is going to be in the description. Hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on the Discord, or leave a comment. Yeah, I think that's going to be all for the video today. Appreciate you coming all this way, staying to this point in the video. So peace.